Hello everyone, it's Raven, and I've got Delmont, Phantom, and Saber here, and we're going to Saberworld because somebody done pissed us off. It's that simple.
I'll jump in here in a little bit.
Let's just say this. There was a rule, a simple rule that Saber put out, and a simple rule that I think, if I remember correctly, and please correct me if I'm wrong, we kind of just had in general, especially about planets, before they were even the big monstrosities they are now. Is that correct?
That is correct. It is a long-standing server rule.
Right. This rule is.
It's also common sense.
Right. This rule is you don't leave a ship undocked on a planet to begin with. Right. As you can see, there is a battleship beta here, and it's undocked. And it's chillin'. And whoever's ship this is, and I don't really want to name names here, but we do know who it is, they're not getting a refund of this ship. They did this themselves. On top of that, I believe, Saber, and correct me if I'm wrong, that you had a rule. It was a very simple rule. That your planet is not a parking lot. And that if somebody wants to bring something by, it better be, what, the size of a core, maybe a little bit bigger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, my computer's freaking out right now.
No, you're fine. I totally get it. So, this battleship, Phantom, if you would like to do the honors. Because I'm sure you would.
Wait. I'm going to record it too. Just do a quick cut until once I get there. That way they can see it on my channel as well, so that way they're like, hey, we really shouldn't do this.
This whole thing extends beyond just Saber's world. This is in general. This is common sense. The whole point is we have a big server, a lot of people, and you need to conduct yourself in a fashion that minimizes lag for everybody. Leaving a... How big did you say this thing was, Phantom?
200 and... Alright, so its exact dimensions are 248 meters long, 68 meters high, and 39 meters wide.
Right. Leaving something like this just colliding constantly with a planet, not cool. And as we know, in the past, Saber had his old Saberworld, and it had some problems because people would leave stuff everywhere. All the time, and the sector just became a lagfest area. I believe in his last video he said please don't do that. I know on the server he said please don't do that. I know in many other cases he said please don't do that, so please don't freaking do that. And if you do,
Common courtesy.
and if you do, you are basically saying your ship is forfeit. That's what it's come down to, I think. You will not be reimbursed any credits. You will not even be given a core. Nothing. Period. You're done at that point. I mean, I don't always like being a hard ass. Actually, I almost never like being a hard ass, but you know, for common sense stuff like this,
it affects,
my
when
job
it affects everyone's gameplay. It's something we need to jump in on.
Right. My job on this server as an admin is to make sure the server continues to run smoothly. I have a GTX 780 Ti with 32 gigabytes of RAM on my computer, a 6-core overclocked processor, and I'm getting 18 frames a second. For anybody that doesn't know, my average FPS, even when looking at a planet, is over 200. This is a problem.
Alright, my computer's being weird, so if you guys want to go ahead and just take care of that, then you can. It'll just be...
Phantom, feel free. Please do not fire at it, just get...
Oh!
Ah,
Yeah, it's a protected sector, so you'll have to take it out of the sector.
Yeah.
I think. Or I could unprotect it.
If we want to, we can just teleport the damn thing, but that works better. Oh my goodness, my FPS is starting to rise slowly.
it's almost like the two events are connected.
Right.
That would make too much sense.
Let's take a look here. You got Saber's got the big ping right now. But
yeah, I'm logging in still, that's why.
Yeah.
I think I found something else. Someone has appeared to have made a station in orbit of your thing.
Alright,
Well, I'm deleting that too.
We're just gonna clear all of it. It all goes away.
T-Tech.
Destroy it.
They were also the faction that owned majority of free-floating stuff, so T-Tech, stop being arseholes.
Agreed. I don't want to have to do videos like this. This is bullcrap. It's not fun. It's not. It just isn't.
It is for me.
Well, okay, maybe you.
That's because Phantom's British people.
So.
UAS Army maintenance ship. Let's go take a look.
All right, I'm gonna break this down for you guys really simple. Since we're recording a Raven's video, I just wanted to cut in on this really quick. Treat this like it was your giant planet that other people had to visit. This is something that's going to be an event planet, and so lots of people are going to be coming here, and lots of people are going to want to bring their big ships. If you bring your big ships, then the planet is unplayable. There is nothing positive that will come out of having that. So please bring small things, like cores or skid racers. That's about it. This is not a disc planet. It will not run like a disc planet did. So it has to be limited to much more strict rules as far as parking and visiting go. So please do not leave things here, ever, or they'll be destroyed. I will make sure of that, and that's me being the hard ass, not Raven, just because he's just letting you guys know about this. So please make sure that you don't just leave stuff around, because that's like parking in somebody's yard and just saying like, oh yeah, I'm just going to leave that there, and then walking away. Don't do it.
And right now, I'm deleting anything within 10,000 meters of... Yeah.
Now, here's what Ensign Huberg has done. He has this ship called the Huberg Race Ferry. This is nearly 800 meters off the surface of the ground. He is on the surface in a racer. So instead of parking his fairly sized ship on the planet and going from there, he flew his little thing down so that it wasn't on the planet.
On top of that, I mean, yeah, and he's here in system. When he leaves, I'm going to make sure of it, he'll take his ship with him.
And he just went back to his ship now, so I'm guessing he's about to do so. And not to leave his thing floating there. You, sir, earn 1 million credits. Sadly, due to a recession, that cannot happen yet.
Alright, so there's the rule. If you're not currently on planet, you are not allowed to have a ship in Saber's sector, or any sector surrounding it. If you are currently on planet, you are allowed to have, 1, a car to go racing, that's fine. 2, a very small ship, what, you know, something freaking tiny, to get you to and from. Beyond that, I'll delete anything else. And I will enjoy it a lot. I think that's fair. Saber, anything else to add? Or change? I'm just sort of asserting things on behalf of you here.
Well, I mean, it's the basic logic of, you know, parking near a planet. So I'm just gonna kind of extend that to, this isn't just for my planet. This is for anybody's like big planet or huge station. Like stations are usually a little more lenient, but planets are the worst. So this goes for anywhere, not just for my sector, because it's gonna be a problem anywhere. Because the more people have more big stuff next to planets, the more stuff has to load, and so the more planets there are, then there's more problems. And so just keep in mind where you're parking. Just keep in mind what you're doing with your ships, and also don't abandon things places, because that's the same kind of problem. Like, it just causes a lot of problems for everybody. So just keep track of your things and get rid of them if you're not going to use them, and don't leave them in other places or other people's sectors unless they say it's okay.
And on top of that, don't be adding stations in or something like that in other people's sectors. Those
like
will
when I
just
see a
get
station
deleted.
orbit, I'm like, oh, that's going away. Yeah, somebody did that on the last planet too, where they like had a little like little pod for themselves to live in. Yeah, you don't get to build houses unless like I say you can, because it's my sector. So I can actually say that.
Yeah. And all of us will be here to enforce it. So there's your public service announcement. I'm sorry it had to come like this, but unfortunately, you know, if people are gonna act like this, we need to bring this to people's attention.
Yeah, especially with the build project that I'm planning on doing, there's going to be a lot of people there, so please, everyone, do keep that in mind, because there's going to be a lot of you, I presume. There will be a lot of people there building all at the same time. Don't bring big ships. You know, we're all going to be working at the same sector at the same time in the same amount of space, so it's just keep it small and don't leave it.
And on top of that, we'll talk about ways to minimize that lag later on anyway, with other little tricks that we've come up with, but for the moment, thank you, Delmont. Thank you, Phantom, Saber, and from myself, thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time, and hopefully we won't have had to delete your ship.